Hello, my friend. Akini Bosontolu is my name. Have you noticed some fellow around you who don't understand speech? They have difficulty in following basic conversation, especially over the phone. Sometimes, physically, when you converse with them, they will have to come too close to you before they can understand what you are passing across to them. And sometimes, despite you are raising your voice, they still couldn't hear you. The fellow is already experiencing hearing loss. Join me today as we look at what is hearing loss and how to protect our ears. If you are watching for the first time, you're welcome. Please subscribe to this channel. Hearing loss refers to the inability to hear as well as someone with normal hearing. Hearing loss can result from exposure to very loud noise. This could be to a single loud noise near your ear or from repeated exposure to loud noise. Sound that are unpleasant, loud, and disruptive to hearing is called noise. But you want to ask, what level of sound is inappropriate? What level of sound can cause this damage to my ears? While sound level can be measured with an instrument called sound level meter and is represented in decibel, I'll tell you that in a contemporary time, we have applications on our phone that can measure sound. Check that out on your Play App Store or your Apple Store. And by that, you will discover that you can be able to measure the sound of your environment. That will tell you if the sound is pleasant or such can damage your hearing. However, for us to be able to intuit, please note, normal conversation is around 60 decibel. Whereas when you whisper to someone, it's around 30 decibel. I believe you have motorcycle engine around you. That motorcycle engine running is around 90 decibel. Noise well above 70 decibel. Over a prolonged period, it starts to damage your hearing. Noise above 120 decibel can cause immediate damage to your hearing. So you want to protect your hearing. You want to stay around 70 decibel. Between 60 and 70 decibel is safe for our ears. So if the noise is going well above what is considered this normal conversation, you want to stay away from such environment. Or at worst case scenario, have a very short exposure to such. Please note, the louder the sound or noise, the shorter the amount of time it takes for the damage to occur. Do the following to protect your hearing. Keep your volume down. Set your device volume to no more than 60% of maximum. If by compulsion you have to be in noisy places, please protect your ears. Use ear protecting devices like earplugs, earmuffs, etc. I'll tell you this, some of us have parents that engage in blending activities and use commercial blender to grind pepper out there in the streets, and we see them exposed to this noise repeatedly every day. When they are old, you don't want them to have difficulty hearing their grandson or their granddaughter. You don't want them to have difficulty having easy conversation with the rest of the family just because they were engaged in activities that fed the family, that provided for the home. Please, if you are opportune to come across this clip, please go to safety store around you and get them ear protecting device. How can you imagine yourself staying next to this noise? For sure, by the time you leave after the day's job, you will not hear normal. And after exposure to this over a long period of time, you can be sure something wrong would have happened to the hearing system. If you find yourself in an environment with loud noise, such as parties and farmyard where noisy machineries are used, or workshops, please stay away from the source of the noise. For example, if you're in a party, you don't have to sit next to the speakers. If you enjoy the content of this video, please give me a thumbs up, share my clip to somebody, let it benefit them. And if you are watching for the first time, you're welcome. Please subscribe to this channel. Thank you.